Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Level 111 Reacts to Cheating Clips or Moderator. So in today's video there's going to be no skit, I'm just going to be going over the clips normally. One reason for this is because first of all, I'm sick. The night before the production of the last video, I got really sick. It was crazy. And I've immediately went to the doctor's office to get prescribed some stuff so I can just get back on my feet, because I really wanted to do these daily uploads and they've been going good. Thank you guys for all the support. But that being said, after working so hard on yesterday's video, it might not look like a lot, but planning scripts, the voice acting and editing and just seeing what works, what doesn't, took quite a bit of time. But with all the support to the series, I've been able to enjoy criminality more lately. Now, it's whenever I'm playing against the cheater, it's not like, oh, this fucking guy sucks, I fucking hate playing this game. I actually enjoy it because I get content out of it. And also, I've gathered more clips from you guys, and I've managed to gather my own clips too. But what ended up happening is I have a lot of clips, and today I low-key cannot afford to do all that editing stuff. So today we're going back to basics. It's just going to be normally reacting to the clips. I hope you guys enjoy. So this first clip is actually the same clip with the Paranormal crate opening by itself. Now the reason I included that one in the video is because I think it's the same invisible guy who carries me out in the A1 clip. We'll get to that one later too. I said that I will be breaking down the clips of yesterday too, which I want to, because you might not have noticed, but there's a lot of funny stuff going on in those clips. Anyway, this is the same clip as yesterday's Paranormal crate opening clip. Now, I didn't even mean to capture the crate opening by itself, by the way. What happens is, at the end of this clip, I just get beamed by an SKS, so I clipped that, and while I was watching back the clip, I saw that the crate opens by itself. By that point, I had already decided that I want some paranormal stuff going on, like the guy retelling paranormal stuff. So that also got included, which I think was a good opener for the other video. This is just an obvious example of aimbot though. Okay, now for the second clip, we start the saga of the A1 ghost. I think, look, exploiting is not fine, but it's funny when you do it like that. There was in also some old videos in criminality, criminal moments. There's a guy who just warps as Ultra Kill Gabriel with exploits. I think that was funny, and this is kind of funny too, I guess. Him carrying me out and stuff like that, that's all bannable offenses, and I did not mean to get him to do that. I just noticed oh, this guy's telling me you did a good job. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks man. And because I get killed because of that. I could have easily killed the other guys too, whatever. But then this guy type of stuff, he's just trying to act like a ghost using his exploits. That's why I think he also is responsible for the crate opening by itself. That's something he would do, no, to make people think, oh, confused, oh, who opened this, huh? But I guess he was kind of disappointed that I just did not care when he opened the crate, and I just took the gun and ran away. And then in this clip, right after all of that, I just end up getting sprayed and dying, so nothing even helped me. And also, this very next clip is after that. You might notice that I've changed up the order of the clips a little bit. That's for the sake of storytelling, whatever. So here, I just see the guy floating, doing the breaking opening safe animation. I just shoot at him, and these bots are usually, they're farm bots. So whenever you land a single shot on them, they will just kill themselves, because usually what they do is, I think at least one bot hits the other, then they just reset and they get the kill basically. And that's how that's why you see a bunch of bounty pop-up notifications. Anyway, I just start shooting at him and he dies, and I go over there to check out what's going on. He popped up on a crate, safe, whatever. Look that there's also $500 on the ground. Now if you didn't know, in criminality, whatever cash you have on you, you drop 1/10 of that whenever you die, but 500 is the max amount you can drop when you die. So this guy had more than 5,000 on him. Just something to know. Okay, now after the man incident, we have the Crypted of K1. This is just he's genuinely moving big. The first sighting, it's so fucking funny. Just look at this. He's speed walking, phasing from walls. Whatever. I tried capturing him. It didn't make it into the cut, but I'm being honest, I swear to God, while shooting at the door, I thought he was there, but watching back the clip, he was not there at all. And then sometime after, I kill some people here. This guy says, come on, even though he was trying to steal my kills. Boy, you just trying to steal my kills, talking about some, come on. And he got himself killed, whatever. And then I sight him again, and again it's like the Bigfoot sighting on the like edge of my side. I just see him jump in a story up high. Like, oh my god, I gotta approach this guy. I gotta get near him, get like some more footage, whatever. I approach him to like see his name and like confirm he's cheating, whatever. Yeah, he just magnum headshots, whatever. After that, he doesn't stomp me, and I get confused. I'm like, wait, why? Okay, he's like Horror Monster, he doesn't care. But then after this, what happens is I approach him, I tell him, you play like a god, can we team please, like as a joke, because, you know, like, oh, you're playing so good, you're playing so good, whatever. But then he immediately logs, and I laugh my ass off. Now, the reason I think this happened is because all of these cheaters are most of the time new gens. I'm gonna show like 2 more clips, one where I go undercover. They think that the Ace of Spades symbol in my name means that I'm a moderator or somebody important. So when I just go up to them joking like this, they like, this guy immediately logs because he's scared. He's like, oh, if I log, maybe I won't get banned. And look, but at no point have I claimed to be a moderator. I do want to be one, like that's why we're doing this whole charade. But I think it's really funny. Now, I think with that we conclude the uncommentated clips of yesterday. Now we're gonna move on to other stuff. This clip was also normally going to be in yesterday's video, but this felt more of like an undercover investigation than a paranormal anomaly. The fact that this is going to be in the yesterday's video is why I see people being friendly to me only to disappear, because in this clip I'm gonna get to why he's being friendly to me, but then he just kills me and then he logs out of the server. That's also really funny. Whatever. Now, this guy just like annihilates me with an M4. I'm like, oh, okay, this guy might just be cheating, I suspect. So I go ahead and I try to have a look at his level, but my Roblox is kind of broken. I can see people's avatars in the tab section. So I go into escape menu and I try to look for his avatar, but I can't find it. So I try to inspect people's avatars. I'm not used to this new Roblox UI, whatever. And I accidentally send him a friend request and he accepts. Then I see him and I approach him. I say, nice beam. Here beam can like both imply, oh, nice spray, nice, like you got good skills, or nice exploits, nice cheats, or whatever. He says thanks, and then like I see this as a, you know, nice opportunity to have a closer look at him, because if I search him for 10 minutes and then he just instantly kills me but then doesn't display that many signs and I like try again and again and again, I might just like run into him like 3 times in 20 minutes. But if I just like go around with him, I'll be able to examine it closer and gather more clips. Now I'm gonna get to the reason why this guy was being friendly to me and accepted my friend request. I think he also thought that I was a moderator, because as you can see, like right in this clip, it's coming up, he asks me what that ace in my name means, and then when I say event, he just goes, oh, so he probably thought he accidentally killed a moderator, but then when he saw that the moderator tried to add him, he was like, oh, okay, the moderator just thinks I play good, whatever, and he teams with me, and he's like being really tame. You like go back and look at it, he just like doesn't do shit. He's you know, just walking around talking, oh yeah, sure, and it's like being helpful, oh, like, you do want my bounty? And I think like this guy's also a new gen, and just like the last guy, he thought I was a moderator or somebody important. Now after we go around for a little bit, I think here he realizes that he fucks up. We're chasing this one guy down the alleyway and he just sprays me and annihilates me, which like we were quote unquote teaming, whatever. But then he logs out right after this, probably realizing that, oh my god, because of my cheats, I accidentally just annihilated a moderator. Like, up until this point, I was not sure if it was cheating or not, because yeah, you can hit sprays like that, and I mean, I had a closer look at the first spray. It was not like arm lock, nothing, it seemed equally spread. But this seems like an accidental kill caused by cheats. Like, by this point, I would have stopped tagging along to him, like, because this is basically confirmation. After this point, playing with him would be playing with a cheater. But I don't need to do that, because he logs out right away after this. Okay, so this next clip starts with me approaching a level 18 with an AK, kind of getting some kills. First 2 shots land, whatever, everybody can do that. And even though it might seem like backtrack, I'm on 180 ping, so this is fine, this is to be expected. Roblox has crazy desync, whatever. But then this next part is what got me suspicious. This, like, it's fine, it can happen. But the fact that all of these shots by this guy have all landed on my torso, and he just hit 3 bullets right back to back while I was moving, is kind of suspicious. Again, he's level 18. So either he's on an alt account or he's cheating. And why would he be on an alt account? Maybe he got banned due to some other reason on his main, or his main is banned from criminality. So now the thing with this clip is I started off by taking a screenshot of his level so I can use it in a video later, which is 18. I learned that he's 18 here. Then I hear the AK again near the proximity. I guess to myself, oh, that's probably him. Here I make a little mistake by making footsteps and making the climbing ladder sound and my Glock sound. Like 3 sounds in total. Yes, he could have heard those and looked that way, but again, level 18, I wouldn't expect that much game sense from him. And now about the next part is, look how like this guy is just running around. He's not really going in for that nice spray that he was getting. Like, remember, think back about the car in the crate and how he just like, he was landing shots pretty fine, no problem. Really straight trajectory. Now he's not taking any shots at all. And then here, simply to survive, I just like sit my ass down and I try listening to maybe figure out where he's coming from. If he comes from right, I'll just go to the left. If he comes from left, I'll just run to the right. It's fine, whatever. But then I don't realize that he sneaks all the way and this just kills me. And then just kills me. That's, like, to be honest, fine. Yeah, he can do that. Now, the investigation continues with this guy. We're moving into the next clip, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about, like, the being non-confrontational thing. All of this happens after they get the first kill. This might just be another instance of him thinking that I'm a moderator. Again, it's a low level. They see the special thing in my name. I'm like, oh, I've never seen that before. I wonder what that is. And, like, he just runs away. This guy was spraying me like crazy style, but now he's not doing it. But in a later clip, I'm going to get back to that being non-confrontational thing a bit more. Here, I hide in the trash to try to like bait him a little. Even though it won't be 100% proof, it will be a good argument for him having ESP or whatever. This clip, it continues. First off, he sees me, but then he doesn't do anything. He doesn't shoot, no nothing. If he can beam so good, why didn't he take the chance to just shoot and kill me here? Whatever, we continue. And then I get up here, I climb, I go away from those dudes, whatever. He kills somebody else. Like, still, he can do that. He can spray just fine. Now I'm running away from this guy. After I managed to get him away from myself, I jump down here and I hide in this trash to maybe get him to just like beam me and spray me or whatever. Because of my completely black avatar, in this angle, yes, he probably couldn't see me. Now here he took 8 shots to down that guy, and yes, even though that makes it less suspicious, it makes it a lot more inconsistent. In the beginning he was beaming like crazy, but now he's down to this. And then look, after this there's going to be an even worse performance, but I think that also in the context makes it worse. Because watch, just watch. Here, I confront him, I go up to him, and look, while I'm up, he's still not shooting. Normally, he's way more cocky. He's still withdrawing, even when I go down. And it, like, actually takes me to just get, like, right in his face, but then he is messing it up. What kind of spray is that? And, like, this type of inconsistency against me is why I think that this guy's suspicious. At first, he's really good, but then he sees, like, oh, little name thing, Majigga. Like, you see how artificial it looks? The first complete whiff, like, but then none of it lands, and then after he just shoots normally. Like, okay, buddy. Like, looking back, I wouldn't say that he's cheating. I would, like, still just, like, suspicious though. Like, genuinely, it just looks stupid. Okay, and with that, we are mostly done with the leftover clips. Now we have some new stuff. Okay, these next 2 clips, I'm about to get into some criminality history and talk about historical exploits. First one is the guided RPG. Now, this is the only instance I could find right now, like off the top of my head really quickly. It's just like a GIF I have on Discord. This infested servers for like at least a month, a week. I don't remember how long, but whatever standard or casual server you went into, you could just see like an RPG flying around like a bird and just diving into things. Now, before I go into the history of the clip, I'm gonna show the clip itself, as I've already made this edit long time ago and I'm just looking for a place to reuse it. This clip was given to me by Brother Knox. he's the one who hit it. Like, big props to him, and thanks for you letting me use the clip. This was a really interesting exploit because it was like the mixture of two things. So you got the Eradicator from the April Fool's update, but that time around when it came, it was more like you basically went through some trials, the co-op trials, and then you got the kit itself. When you first went to the trials, you lost all of your stuff, and when you came back out, you had very limited inventory space, and you could not carry that many guns with you or whatever, and you could not drop the sword once you died or the 1 hour timer ran out. And before that, the winter update, they had added Corruptus, which turned you into the Fallen. Now that was a separate kit, and it was really interesting. When you had the Fallen kit, you could not pick up any items from what I remember. Maybe like enough space for some snacks. Probably not. I think it was just like nothing, not sure. And you would be completely immune to bullets. You had a really nice melee weapon that could kill people really quickly. Now the Fallen Eradicator exploit, it was a mixture of the two. First, we figured out how to drop the Eradicator, and many Eradicators were duped, and trading market got hit with duped Eradicators. Then also after that, they figured out how to dupe Corruptuses, and there were just like a bunch of Corruptuses going around during the April Fool's update. And also they figured out how to pick up an Eradicator while having the Fallen Corruptus. And basically what you had was this super fast kitted exploiters just running around that Mac God knows what, completely eradicating everybody and immune to bullets. Now, the next two clips are from Devious Nor. He's my friend. You should check out his channel if you don't already know him. Anyway, this is also some niche type of exploit, as I don't see this really often. I guess it's an anti-headshot type of exploit where the guy going around is just like upside down, but then he just gets killed and bodied, and I don't have much to say about this clip. He's just like obviously exploiting. Now, this clip is really important because stuff like this is a sure way to tell if somebody's cheating or not. The aimbot is doing the job for them, and the aimbot doesn't know if there's a wall or not. It just shoots. So when Nor goes ahead and jumps down, that guy just like my dear friend Nor has slowed it down for me. But yeah, easy, simple clip, but really important. And yeah, it's a shot and done case. Now this next one is really interesting. I've personally never seen this one before. I didn't even know something like this could exist. This BFG has an instantaneous reload exploit. In the span of 10 seconds, he shoots it 4 times, and I don't know if you can have multiple BFGs, but even if you could, you don't have enough inventory space. And when you look at him, you can see that he has no backpack, no vests, no nothing. So it's not possible for him to have 4 BFGs, but then he shot it like 4 times in the span of 10 seconds. And we also have another clip submitted by Tutulawi or Tutulawi. And in this clip, this is kind of ordinary. I've seen this type of stuff a lot. He's just like no clipping for the walls. I mean, you get stuff like this a lot. You get used to it. This next clip is pretty ordinary, and there's not much to go off of. And look, it might just seem like I'm salty, and like I know it's possible to hit these types of sprays, but you're not getting the second coming of Tifu every single day in criminality as a level 42. So I think it's a good bet that most of these guys are cheating. He might just not be cheating, and I would not ban anybody just based off of these things. But this again is come take a closer look at this guy. There might be something going on. After this clip, you guys might just start calling me paranoid, because here I even have spawn protection. But come look at this. Now, don't see people shooting at people with spawn protection most of the time. This is a random avatar, and both the shots just go directly to my head. Like, you see what I'm trying to say here? He probably just has like ESP, whatever, like thing overlay on me, pink thing. He doesn't see the spawn protection because of that, and he just like flicks to me and starts shooting. Okay, and before you finish it all off, we have 2 more clips. These are going to be kind of tame clips, not much PvP going on. A little more in-depth into money farms and whatever the fuck's going on with those guys. Now, the first clip, I hear somebody just moving, jumping down in factory, so I jump up. I hear them breaking open the safe. I listen to the safe being break open sound twice because that takes around 30 stamina, so I know when I hear the third one, they're going to be completely out, and that's going to be an easy axe kill. But because it's a money farm bot and they no clip and they stay on the ground, so you can't reach them, I can't find them, and it's like already empty. And we are down to the last clip. Now, this clip ties back in with the previous stuff I said about money bots. Back in like the beginning of the video, early parts of the video, I say they just damage each other and then they kill themselves. Here you can see me killing a money bot that's glitching out with a single SKS shot. And like this happened to me multiple times, but this is the only instance where I managed to capture it. Where I cared to capture it. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me on this little series. It was fun working my stuff, making daily uploads, talking, you know, all of that stuff, producing, scripting. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can make sure to join the Discord server down below and submit more clips, because if there's like more funny stuff and nice stuff, I'll do another episode. I hope everybody good luck on the moderator applications and have a nice one.